Our Kurt Brooks has been driving all over Virginia and Maryland tonight. He joins us now from Skype in Frederick. Kurt is now along Route 340 in Frederick. Kurt, what's the driving like out there?
Well, it's pretty amazing. If you can see what you see here, open pavement. We actually have roadways that have been scraped down to pavement in areas. Route 270 on the way up to Frederick from Washington had areas of open, wet pavement. I-70, I just came off of there, open, wet pavement. Here's Route 340, open, wet pavement. They're getting the handle on it. It was interesting to hit areas of slush, which I wasn't expecting. I was still expecting this hard-packed snow, and it's kind of interesting to drive on the hard-packed snow for extended lengths of time because it gets rutted. It feels like trying to drive a country road. And as you drive these roads, you really have to be careful of your speed because they'll really knock you around and knock you sideways if you're not expecting it. But here we are. They are getting it down to pavement. Talking to my colleague there, Scott Broom, he was up in the Baltimore area. He reported the same thing on 695, Baltimore's Beltway.
Kurt Brooks,
they're actually surprised if by tomorrow morning. You'll see a lot of that by tomorrow morning.
Okay, Kurt Brooks reporting live via Skype. Kurt, thanks a lot. Watch the black ice out there. Our Kurt Brooks has been driving all over Virginia and Maryland tonight. He joins us right now by Skype in Frederick, Maryland. Kurt, tell us what you're seeing out there.
Okay, well, right now I'm actually looping back off of I-70 at the new construction zone here in Frederick, Buckystown Pike. And what we're really seeing here is a great contrast. Right here, we have an exit ramp that is clear for all intents and purposes. And then we'll get back onto the highway and we're going to see wet, bare pavement. Now, that's just been an amazing thing to see after today's snowstorm. It's the entire day, the drive has been thick, heavy, slushy snow on the road. And then you would even get these almost like potholes in the snow while you're trying to drive, and it would just beat you up. It was really hard to drive and maintain control in your vehicle. They've got it down to pavement already here at this time of night, so we're going to swing right back onto I-70, go westbound in this construction area. And I mean, as you can see, there's pavement. It's wet, even as cold as it is out here. The chemicals are working, and it's wet. It's all passable. It's really surprising to see how well they're doing. Of course, it has a lot to do with the fact that there is nobody else on the road for the most part. The big, they use the front end loaders are going along the highway and lifting the snow over the guardrails and depositing it on the side of the road. Give them a good 8-10 hours to do that. You have a clear road.
Okay, Kurt.
So that's really what we're reporting out here tonight.
Okay, let's give the residents, the people in the Frederick area, some credit then. They stayed at home. They didn't get on the roads. You look like you're the only guy out there tonight, to be quite frank.
Yeah, there's been a few vehicles out, but almost every vehicle that you see out here has a snowplow on the front of it. If it's not a state vehicle, it's somebody making money and pushing some snow around somewhere. I'm probably the only one who doesn't have a snowplow out here, and frankly, I've been thinking about sticking one on the front of the truck and making some extra money on the side.
Kurt, if you see a snowplow and you can flag him down, send him over. I'll give you my address. Kurt Brooks, thanks a lot.
Today is Saturday, February 6th, and this is a live look at conditions outside right now.
We have many areas, even in Montgomery County, 20-plus inches.
Let's look at live Doppler, and the darker the blue, the heavier the snow.
Another history-making storm blankets our area.
All right, here we go.
This is going to go down in the record books.
I don't want you going out and endangering yourself.
Topper Shut and the 9 News Now team are on air, round the clock.
Incredible snow total.
Again, be part of the coverage. Send us your photos and videos. Wall-to-wall 9 News Now winter storm coverage continues.
Another problem, roads so clogged with snow in Frederick County, people had to pull over and wait to be rescued by the plows of the National Guard. The worst problems along I-70, Route 85, and Route 15 and Route 340. These cars were buried along Route 40 near the intersection with Route 17. A lot of them had to wait for plows to get there before they could be let out on a thin line of pavement. Our own Kurt Brooks has been along Route 340 all day long. He is live with the latest on how it looks out there. Kurt?
Well, the situation is improving. It's been a very long day. I myself was stuck away from home. I live nearby, had to sleep overnight in the truck in a parking lot, made my way home eventually, took a shower, and then I hit the road. Early morning in Jefferson and Frederick County, and the outside world begins to reconnect with the country. Single lanes are plowed through country roads. The locals get out, begin to dig out. Once into the town of Jefferson, people are out in the streets walking. It's the only place you can walk. Eric Wolf of Myersville came down not in a car.
It's been a lot of years since we got to ride our sleds on 340 or 15, but you know, it's the safest way to travel right now.
It wasn't a pleasure trip.
I blew a hose on my John Deere tractor and called Marsh this morning, and 7 o'clock he had a hose available, but the roads wasn't clear enough to bring a vehicle, so we brought our snowmobiles down and pick up a hydraulic hose and get back to work.
Over here on Route 340, tractor trailers are stalled, plows try to make it through, helicopters survey the damage. 24 hours after they've been stuck, they're still here. And here we are, 24 hours later, and they're actually starting to wrap it up. My colleague Bruce LeShan here saw more of the damage north of town. Bruce?
Yeah, Kurt, the lights behind us are actually 2 truckers that are still stuck, and they've been working to get them out of the drifts for hours and hours. But up north of town, there are a whole lot of people stuck as well. And at one point, one of them was one of the people that was out trying to rescue folks.
The road's shut down due to several disabled vehicles. There's people trapped and there's no way to get help to them.
A National Guard roadblock across US 15 just north of Frederick.
About a 40-car pileup. Guys have been stranded up there since last night.
Down on 85,
yeah.
The snow was blowing so bad it was going up over the power lines.
There was nowhere warm for now for Maryland State Police Trooper Sean McCarty. He was back on the job after a cold and scary night of his own.
We were in an unmarked trailblazer, and the snow was coming up over our windows. We were trapped down there for 8 hours.
8 hours?
Yes, sir.
McCarty's been shot at, broken up fights, nearly been hit by cars, but he has never been as worried as the night he spent stuck in the snow.
I had a bottle of water and 1 Nutri-Grain bar, so we rationed.
I like it, Florida.
You don't like Maryland?
It's Florida.
Scores of drivers had the same story.
The tormenta, 3 a.m.
How many days?
3 a.m.
3 a.m. You got stuck right here.
Stop.
Was it cold? Frio?
Frio, yeah.
Plows and tow trucks are still struggling to reopen US 15.
Well,
even National Guard Humvees are getting stuck.
Well, we had snow drifts above the roof, so.
Above the roof?
Yes, above the roof.
And these things are tough, but they can't manage that.
Well, snow drifts, they don't stop anybody.
Indeed they will. Back now live, you can see the scene down there with the trucker still stuck and several pieces of equipment trying to get him free. One of the plows that went down there to help him got stuck too. For my colleague Kurt Brooks, I'm Bruce LeShan. Derek, back to you.
All right, thank you, Bruce.